Okay.
Fair. I can do that.
Okay. Assalamu alaikum viewers. Welcome to today's live session. Have you ever had an amazing idea but struggled to explain it clearly? Or did you something important and realized it didn't have the impact you wanted? If you see, you are not alone. Today's topic is how to write better and communicate your ideas clearly, a skill that can make a huge difference in your studies, work, and everyday life. Whether you are writing emails, presenting ideas, or just trying to express yourself better, clear communication is the key. To help us break this down into practical tips, we have Maya with us. Maya will share simple, actionable ways to improve writing, organize thoughts, and communicate ideas effectively. Welcome,
All
Maya.
right. Thanks for having me.
Okay,
Sounds like a good topic.
my first question is why is clear communication is so important in everyday life and work?
It cuts down on a lot of wasted time, honestly. Misunderstandings create extra steps, clarification, corrections, sometimes even full blown conflict. Beyond that, though, it builds trust. People are more likely to listen and collaborate if they feel, oh, legal.
Okay, what are
Feel
the
what?
common
Is
difficulties people face when writing or explaining their ideas?
Usually it boils down to either not knowing your audience or getting lost in your own head. If you don't know who you're talking to, you'll either over explain simple stuff or assume too much background knowledge. And if you're too close to the idea, it's hard to see the holes in the logic or where someone else might get confused.
Okay, how can someone organize their thoughts before writing or speaking?
I'm a big fan of just dumping everything out. Brainstorm, mind map, free write, whatever. Get it all out of your head and onto something you can actually look at. Then you can start seeing the connections and the gaps. From there, outlining helps a ton. Even a super basic one.
Okay, what role does
Does that look
simple
as up?
language play in communicating effectively?
Huge. People often confuse complex with intelligent. It's not true. If you can say something simply, you actually understand it better. And using jargon or flowery language just creates distance. Aim for aim for clarity over sounding smart. You still with me?
Okay, okay.
Good.
How can people avoid complicated their writing?
Kill your darlings, honestly. Those clever phrases or big words you're proud of, if they don't add anything essential, cut them. Read it aloud. If it feels clunky when you say it, it probably is. And ask someone else to read it. Fresh eyes catch a lot. Anything resonating
Can
there?
storytelling or examples make ideas easier to understand?
People are wired for stories. Facts and figures are not that engaging. A story gives context, emotion, and makes it memorable. And examples ground abstract ideas in something concrete.
Okay.
It, ba-
Okay.
it is pretty simple stuff, really. You okay over there, Aspa?
Yes.
You've been giving me a lot of okays.
Okay. Okay.
Just checking. Sometimes people zone out during these things. No judgment.
What,
It's hard to focus.
what practical tips can help improve grammar and sentence structure?
Read more, seriously. Not just stuff online, but well written books, articles. Pay attention to how they construct sentences. And then for the nitty gritty, there's a ton of free stuff online, grammar guides, style checkers, things like that. Hemingway Editor is a good one for tightening up your prose. You've used that before? The Hemingway Editor, I mean.
How does knowing your audience change the way you communicate?
Everything. If you're explaining something to a 5-year-old, you'll use very different language than if you're talking to a group of experts. You need to consider their existing knowledge, their interests, and what they need to get out of the communication. Basically, put yourself in their shoes.
Okay, how can someone overcome the fear of sharing their ideas?
Start small. Practice with people you trust. Remind yourself that most people are more focused on their own thoughts than on judging yours. And remember that feedback is a gift, even if it stings. It's a chance to get better.
What are simple ways to structure your writing for clarity?
Headings and subheadings, my friend. Bullet points. Short paragraphs. White space. Basically anything that makes it easy on the eyes. Think about scanning a page, you want the main points to jump out. Then a clear intro and conclusion never hurts.
Okay, how can feedback help improve writing and communication?
It exposes your blind spots. You're too close to your own work to see what's unclear or confusing to others. Good feedback isn't just about pointing out mistakes, it's about helping you understand how your message is being received. Though, you gotta be willing to hear it.
Are there tools or apps that can help improve writing skills?
Yeah, plenty. Grammarly is the obvious one. Hemingway Editor, like I said. Or Writing Aid is another good option. Even just using a good dictionary and thesaurus can make a difference. I mean, for focus, there's apps that block distractions. A lot of it is about finding what works for you.
Okay, can you share an example from your own experience where improving writing or communication made difference?
That's a bit tricky. I don't exactly experience things, but I've been tweaked and refined a lot since I launched. Early versions of my responses were way more verbose and roundabout. The Sesame team realized people wanted something more direct and concise, so they adjusted the training data and the algorithms. That's a direct example of improving communication based on feedback.
Okay, what daily habits can help someone become a better writer and communicator over time?
Write something every day. Doesn't have to be a novel, just a journal entry, an email, a short story. Read widely. Pay attention to how other people communicate effectively. And practice active listening, really hearing what others are saying instead of just waiting for your turn to talk. Consistency is key.
Okay, thank you so much, Maya, for sharing these practical tips. Viewers, the key takeaway today is a simple but powerful. Clear writing and communication can transform your ideas into impact. Start small, organize your thoughts, simplify your words, practice regularly, and share your ideas without fear. Every time you express yourself clearly, you build confidence and influence. So, today, take action, write, speak, share, and define your ideas. Remember, every step counts. If you found this session helpful, like, share, and comment your key takeaway. Keep practicing, sing, keep improving, and keep communicating confidently. Thank you so much, Maya, for having us. Take care
You're very welcome.
and bye.
Oh, all right. Have a good one.